on the channel, it's going down ECW style with an ECW edition of Bubba Ray, Devon, the Dudley Boys.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Elite 2-pack unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Dudley Boys. But for all your Dudley Boy needs and a whole lot more, hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. Know how that goes. And this is shipping from Mattel Creations and Ringside Collectibles, a shared exclusive, I guess we'll call it on this one here. And the Dudley Boys, no stranger to the Elite line. We've had them in the past, most recently a bit of a re-release in From the Vault. Did unbox those on the channels. Check that one out if you did miss out on that one. But here we are, really getting deep in my heart with an ECW version of the Dudley Boys. What's it take to get a Spike Dudley? What's it take to get a Big Dick Dudley? Well, it takes WWE wanting to sign to a Legends deal and Mattel wanting to make them that whole rigmarole as well. But I would love to have dances with Dudleys. Joel Gertner, let's bring the whole team out. I'd be here for it, but this is a great start of obviously the most popular, the most famous of the Dudley Boys is these two right here. Very, very cool to get these. A little controversy. We'll talk about that, I guess, later on in this video as well with some heights on these, and that's kind of the name of the game lately with Mattel, as we do know. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there, and this is part of that tag team series we've been getting lately here. We just unboxed the Headbangers not too long ago. Imperium, I unboxed those. Those are still on my Patreon channel. Eventually, they'll get ready out to regular YouTube, so check out the Patreon if you want early access to a lot of videos. That's where those are. And then going way back, of course, the Macho Man Hulk Hogan 2-pack. So a fun subline within a line of the Elite series are these 2-packs here, and I don't think we've got a heads up on any future 2-packs, so maybe that'll be coming, possibly Ringside Fest. I believe that is in November every year. Maybe they'll announce some upcoming 2-packs during that fest, so I guess we'll stay tuned for that. But love the tie-dye blue packaging on this one. WWE Elite, Bubba Ray, Devon, of course, Dudley Boys down below. Big window box, perfect for autographs if that is your thing. And then there's the old Dudleys looking good, ECW style. And I guess you could say WWE a little bit, during that first ECW invasion way back on Monday Night Raw. And when they first came maybe to the WWE, you could slip these in if you wanted to. Close enough to be dangerous, we'll call it on that one. Dudley Boys over here. Then on the back, we get the glamour shot. We get the tail of the tape down below. Let's see what it says about our old friends, the Dudley Boys. After dominating the Philadelphia-based ECW by way of Dudleyville, the Dudley Boys headed to WWE to prove they are the best tag team in the business. Brothers Bubba Ray and Devon were known for their extreme methods and made it their legacy as they became the most decorated tag team in WWE history. The WWE Universe celebrates them to this day with 3 words. Get the tables. Exactly. Get the tables. That's what I'm saying right now. Saying it. Go get the table. Somebody get me a table. Somebody get me some tape cutters. Oh my gosh, we got tape all over this thing here. You know, pull it out, and there it is. I will say a very hefty 2-pack on this one as well. See you later, goodbye. A very heavy 2-pack. And we do get tables, and we get 2 tables with the Dudleys here. Got a little plastic rubber bands around them here. You got the black WWE tables. Would have liked to seen the wood tables. Not sure the reasoning for not wood tables. We got the black tables, though. But I guess it is a nice addition to this tag team right here. Now, of course, we do got a little plastic prison action. There they are, locked up in there. All kinds of stuff securing these bad boys here. They are big figures, so I guess you got to have them on lockdown. But can I get inside there to take them off? Oh my gosh. We're locked in pretty tight, but we'll start with the hands. We'll work our way to the figures here. They both got extra sets of hands. A lot of accessories in this one as well, as it looks like we do get the tag team title belts. Always great to have the ECW tag team title belts back out. And we get in with the Dudleys. Probably the most popular, most famous tag team of all time in ECW. Maybe somebody might say the Pitbulls, maybe, but I think the Dudley Boys obviously crossing over. One of the most, if not, I think the most decorated tag team of all time as far as title wins would be the Dudley Boys, as we do know. And man, they got these guys locked in there very tight, very hard angles to get to, I will say that. And I get Bubba Ray out. There it is. Bubba Ray coming out. And Devon might have to just power through on Devon. Oh, well, maybe not. We'll cut him. We'll cut him. Cut me, Devon. Cut me. That's what he says. Plastic prison. See you later. Frisbee style. Goodbye. Clean up the mess a little bit. Let's get down to business. And we do got one of those cardboard backdrops. We know them. We love them. We want some more of them. We've been getting them lately. Hardcore ECW wrestling. Kind of that backdrop. You can put Joey Styles in front of there. Grab your Jakks, Joey Styles. Put that in front of there. But very cool to see that. You guys know me, ECW guy, to the end. But we do got extra hands, and I guess we'll start. Should we start with Devon or Bubba Ray? I guess we'll start Bubba Ray first. Why not? We'll go with the one that's got all the controversy right now because they do say he is a little bit too tall. And we know Mattel's scaling kind of all over the place from time to time. We've seen the Ultimate Kevin Owens being really small, Sami Zayn. We've seen some guys bigger than others. And I've always thought the Bubba Ray Dudley from the Vault and the former Elite one was originally released from, I always felt that was small and undersized. So this is a little bit more correct. However, maybe a hair too tall right there. But what is scaling? I've had people in the comments telling me, you know, Mattel can't get the scaling right like others. And I said, tell me one wrestling figure company that has been 100% on with scale. There isn't one. Going back to the LJNs, the Remcos, everybody the same height. LJNs all over the place. Hasbro's, everybody pretty much the same size except for Giant Gonzalez and Andre. Then you go into Jakks. Jakks up, down, all over the place as well. Same thing with Mattel. Mattel's pretty close, but always have some misses here and there. Same thing with Jazzware. So there's been nobody perfect in scaling, and I think that is, once again, you put that business hat on, or maybe you take it off, you just take that step back. You got to say, hey, at the end of the day, these are kind of kids' toys. I get it. There's a lot of adult collectors out there, but I know when I was a little kid, I wouldn't get that worked up about scaling. I mean, unless it's something absolutely criminal. It just kind of is what it is, and it just is what it is. That's what I'm going to say. And obviously, Mattel would like to get better, but there's a lot that goes into that. It's a whole rigmarole. It's not for me. It's not for me to dive into all that, I guess. Again, as I've done it many times here on the channel. Well, let's dive into this. Let's start it off. Let's go through these accessories. Let's start with old Bubba Ray Dudley, World Tag Team Champions, ECW Tag Team title belt. Very cool. A belt we don't get a ton of, so it's nice to see it right here in this set. We got a fisted hand and a gripping hand out of the package. Got the exact opposites over here. Always good to see that. And then we got the two hands here, the open hands. Got that going on, so you can choose your own Bubba Ray Dudley hand adventure there. Now, we do got his little ski cap, his little do-rag, I guess what we'll call it right here. Now, I believe, didn't he wear a Confederate flag one back of the day? Different times, as we do know, but this one is red and black, a tack, a little racing stripe. You got those beautiful glasses right there. You can't have Bubba without his glasses. Looking very nice. So we get two extra accessories with that. And then we do get a soft goods shirt for the Dudley boys. You know me, I love soft goods shirts. Just big man torso underneath. Could be really good for customizers if that is your thing. But a nice soft shirt. No Velcro on this one, so it comes on and off just like a regular t-shirt here. Black wrist tape on the sides, black elbow pads as well, and a brand new head sculpt here for Bubba Ray. I have to imagine we'll see this in the future again, but a good looking one. He's got those crazy eyes going on. He's in the zone. He's ready to put somebody through the table. Got the big goatee going on, playing those human hits, those scary human hits. 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, and 2 ears. Got that shorter kind of hair going there. I do love the extra attention to detail with the scars in the back of his head. I think that is a really nice touch on this one here. A little bit interesting on the head, not totally a bobblehead, but a little bit of back and forth movement on mine where it kind of bounces back just a little bit. Once again, factory issues I would have to imagine with that there. He does got his kind of track pants, or not pants, shorts going on. His gym shorts going there, all in black. Got 2 big black knee pads over the top. Got 2 big black boots. Very, very tall. This is what gives him that extra height. 3D on the side of the boots, as you can imagine there. But he's got the tall man boots going on for sure. Now, of course, arms all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Double jointed, yep, pinless elbows. You know we're here for that. Hands back, forth, side to side. Ab crunch, of course. Waist articulation. Big old Bubba Ray splits going on there. No bounce back, so the legs do go up. A little 3D on the shorts as well. Double jointed, pinless knees looking good. Boot cut, ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. Feeling good on the old Bubba Ray Dudley here. Hands do look a little bit small for the body. Of course, he is a little bit of a giant here. He is a big dude, though, but maybe just upsized a little bit, and I think a lot of that height does end up coming from these boots is what gives him, obviously, that extra height there. So, 3D Dudley Death Drop, just like on the back of the shirt. We're ready to go with old Bubba Ray Dudley, but now we got to dive in to his partner Devon, and then we'll do some comparisons later on in this video. Same hands going on here. A gripping hand, a fisted hand out of the package. Then you do get the second ones over here, and then you get the splayed out hands once again. Going to do the old 3D ready to go right there with old Devon. Same tag team title belt. We talked about it a second ago. We get it here once again. Always nice to get that. A lot of extras with this set, as we see here. Now, he does got those bright white glasses against the black skin tone. Makes it really pop. Really pops right there for old Devon. Got the scars on the forehead. I think that is a really cool accessory. Got the goatee and the mean mugging look there. Short hair once again for old Devon. And even a little bit of a whimsical artwork in that hair as well on the back. Looking good. Got the tie-dye shirt for the Dudley boys underneath, but it, of course, does have the overalls over the top. Would have been nice to kind of match them both having soft goods or both not having soft goods. Is what it is. It's a personal opinion, I guess what we'll call that one there. White wrist tape here, white hand tape on the hands as well. Big black overalls throughout. 3D on the boots, very similar to, of course, matches partner Bubba Ray. Looking very nice. He does not have the bounce back either on the legs, so that is always nice to know. Articulation going to mirror Bubba Ray. Devon has the exact same articulation for him here. Just a very nice early rendition of Devon back over in the ECW days. Really am here for that. He's got the tattoos for his kids. Did he have these tattoos in ECW? I don't remember if his kids were probably even born at this time. They could have been. I'm not sure on the timeline there, but I remember it being kind of like young teenagers in TNA. So that was after their WWE run. Would have been long after, of course, their original ECW run. So that could be something not quite on the timetable there. Now, he should fit on a Mattel ringside stand, I would believe, as well. Yes, he does. And does it say Vietnam on the bottom here? Yes, it does. So it is another Vietnam Factory 1. Seemingly everything has moved over by now. I don't see much China or anything like that on any of the latest round of figures here. But man, the Dudley boys, ready to go, ready to rock and roll, ready to strut and stroll. Still very, very cool. I know some people got some big gripes about this Bubba Ray Dudley. I would just say, I wouldn't say live with it. Obviously, you want it better, and constant learning, constant improvement to Mattel is hopefully the name of the game here. But you could always bend his knees a little bit. You shouldn't have to, I get it, but you could bend his knees a little bit, move him around a little bit, make him feel a little bit smaller than he actually is. A little smoke and mirrors is what I would say, but he does tower over Devon here. Much, much bigger figure, which he was bigger. Not sure if he was that much bigger. But speaking of the Dudleys here, let's do some comparisons. And let's go back to Jakks. Jakks Ruthless Aggression right here. We got Devon and Bubba Ray. One of many Jakks Ruthless Aggression Dudley Boy figures from back then. Very fun to see him between both lines here, of course. And then taking it way back to the ECW original San Francisco Toy Makers days. How about that? How about that, Bubba Ray and Devon? Not sure if Bubba's going to stand for me right here. Might have to lean him. Might have to do a little bit of lean against his big brother there. But we do get the Dudleys in that incarnation. And then I did talk about the Vault series, the updated versions. Always felt this Bubba Ray was maybe a little bit too slim and trim. He did slim down, of course, as we do know. But you can see that difference between these two. Man, oh man, these are... That's quite the difference between these two. So... things have definitely changed, like a young Bob Dylan album, of course, what that is. But even Devon is way taller than his predecessor figure, and Bubba Ray is just towers over his old figure as well. So scaling, the ups and downs of scaling, I guess, here in 2024, not going to be for everybody, that is for sure. So a little bit difficult to kind of comprehend what's going on between these guys. Oh my gosh, that is a heck of a big difference between these ones. So scaling a little bit of a problem in this day and age, apparently, and maybe everything's moving to an upscale. Of course, the ebbs and flows of toy lines, they do start and they do change. Of course, 14 years, constant learning, constant improvement, maybe scaling up, scaling down. I don't know, but it's not going to be perfect for a lot of people. I understand that, but it is cool to get these two. Me being an ECW guy, I am here for this for sure. I'm here for the Dudley boys. But what are your thoughts on these two? Pickups, passes, long games, no games, not so sure games? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, best way to support the channel. Appreciate the support over there. You can also support the channel, ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. My book, The Complete Guide to the WWE Jakks Classic Superstars Series, now available on Kindle, Amazon, Barnes & Noble as well. Hit me up on social media, SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for the Dudley boys, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.